Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I got my new camera. It's there. Can't show it to you because it's recording. Okay, so it tells me how long I've been on here and all that sort of thing. So it is awesome, and we're going to do some stump work. I haven't done for a really long time any, so I really want to have a try at a few bits. I've been doing it for 35 years, but this is just sort of a bit because I want to do some pieces for a piece of work that I'm going to be working on. So you need wire, right? Now florist wire is a really good thing to buy. I required this, or got this, or gifted to me. I got like these really nice big ones, but a lady who was a florist, she did stuff and art things, you know, with flowers. Anyway, so she gave all this to me. Well, a bit of it, I got rid of a lot of it. This one here I've bought off of Temu, maybe, or could have been Etsy. No, it wasn't Etsy. It was Temu or yeah, anyway, AliExpress. Now it doesn't really say this is 5mm. Well, I suppose it could be. It's hard to tell because it's really little. And then I got this one off there too. This one I mostly got to use with a bit of gold work, and I intend to do some of too of that later. And I've got these coloured ones because for what I want to do next and now, this is really good. I love this. Now this is, I don't know how it tells you how long it is. The size that you use would be 26 or 28 if you can get that, but if you can just get something that you can manipulate really good like this does, this is awesome. I bought this, I think, in a gold one and a couple of others, but anyway, this is what I want to do today. So that's not so shiny on there. I might put me pad on there. You just give me a second, I'll move this off it. It's going along pretty well this bit. I'll just move this off here. Because there's a lot of things to do with the stump work that is really good and easy if you do it the way they say, you know. It's easy and it looks good. It's not quick. It's not a quick thing. It takes a while. So I'm back again. I'm in Australia. I'm back again. I'm back again. I keep coming back again. My glasses. Hurrah! I don't think I'll be having one of those because I'm not gonna quit this. I just cannot do such a thing. Anyway, so I'll put that there. Now I'm sitting on the chair wrong because it's giving a nice squawky noise. But anyway, I hope this will forgive me for that. Now, that'll stop all the glare, I hope. Put these on that thing. Right, now you'll need for this, well, what I'm going to do today is you'll need a design, which you can go and find that out yourself, like find a picture of something. So on here, I've done some wings, and I've stuck onto this piece. But this is not the one I'm going to do today. It's a different one, so I'll show you that later. But anyway, I've got an idea of what the design is going to be, and I will find something here to show you that I can use to so you can have a bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. Because I always leave the things in the other place, don't I? I always leave the things in the other place. I'm going to use this piece here of green because that goes really good together, doesn't it? Looks really nice. Now, I just want to shape. I'm afraid my arms are not real good today. I've been really bad the last couple of days. It's been raining. I don't really know if that it must affect them because anyway, I got an earlier time for me. What's the name for me needle? Which is really good. Got an earlier time for me needle. So this book here is a nice one. This has got some really good stuff in it. It's really old. I got this in 2019, but I'm sure it was older than that. Shows you how to put leaves on an applique. But I want it to pinch out. It's got all the just a bit of an idea on the shape of a leaf maybe, which is that there, but maybe they got a picture on, so well, I can draw one myself anyway. So this has got all the good bits and pieces in here, hasn't it? Don't tell me it hasn't got a leaf design. It's a bit small. It's a bit small, so I'll just do it myself. The best way to do it is do it yourself. So you get a piece of paper, and I'll use this here. So I'll show you different ways to doing this, alright? There's a few different ways of doing the leaf, and I'm sorry about the noise. And I do not have I don't believe it is. I do, yes I do. I haven't got a pair of scissors in here because I haven't been working on a lot because I haven't been right. But I've got an appointment next Friday to get the needle in the arm, and hopefully it's going to be okay. Now, I just want to draw could have did with a bit better pencil, couldn't we? I don't want to do anything too big. That looks more petal-like, doesn't it? I suppose it does look like a leaf. Yes, of course it does, Sonia. So what you do I need this in a hoop? I might put it, look at this, I'm going to put it in this tiny wee hoop. Yeah, I am. And it says I've been on here for 6 minutes now, that's cool. So it would have been better if I'd have picked something that was a bit bigger and might have been easier to put in here, but this will work. Putting this felt is good to use because it doesn't fray, right? You can use ordinary fabric, of course you can. Use whatever sort of fabric you like. We've all got different tastes and things, but I like to use the felt because it doesn't fray, because you're going to be cutting this out of here. So get your piece of wire, and of course there's no pliers in here either because I took them out there too. I thought I had everything in here, but this morning it was all getting ready to use the camera. That was what we were doing mostly. Anyway, we'll just cut that with that. It'll be my mistake if I've made it. Now, I made it too long. Right, so what you do is you sort of put this onto here, and you can look at it and you can set it around where it needs to go. I suppose if you aim to do it yourself, it might be easier. Just make a leaf, alright, leaf shape or petal shape. A leaf has got probably 2 points, hasn't it, really? I don't say that's one is. But see, if you got it, you need to start out with it in something like that. That'll look leaf-like, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to just put those by one another's side there. And I'll cut that extra bit off, but you need to keep this piece, because if you cut that off, you're not going to have anywhere to fasten it onto your work. That looks nothing like that, does it? Okay, that's my thing, and I'm sticking to it. Gee, I hope you can see this now. Oh, yes, you can. Good. So what I'm going to do now is put a pin in this for a minute, just to hold that there in place. Shape it more leaf-like, I hope. Get a needle. I don't need anything too big. I think this will work. This will work. This will work really good. And I'm going to get some thread. There's got to be a green one in here, Sonia. There's got to be a green one in here. That's not stranded, and you should use the stranded because it works better. That's not stranded either. That'll be right. I've got the wrong box again. It's got to be a stranded thread. Come on. It's got to be. Is this skinny enough? Oh, this one is like it's strands on it. Yeah. Okay. So we get this. This was some darning stuff or something that I bought. A real lot of it. I've been using it a bit, so I don't have a real lot left. Excuse me. I might have to have a mouthful of water. So this has got different, like, few strands, look. See, you only use one. Make it dainty. Oh well. So there's a few different ways, like I said, you can do these things. So I'm going to show you this way. And probably not going to see the green on the green on the green, but you might be able to. I hope so. I could put a different colour on, but that would be defeating the purpose. Because I want to do some more the same. So what are you going to do? You come up over here somewhere, right? You want to come up over there. Did I put a knot in it? Yes, I did. Right, so I want to go over there, right, to start with. And then I'm going to come over here to this bit. There we are there. And then I'm going to put this up underneath that. And I'm going to do blanket stitch around the outside of this. You can actually put it down for, maybe I'll fasten it down at intervals first, and that way it'll stay in place and I can do the blanket stitch. Now if you want to, you can use a different colour thread, but if you use the same colour thread you won't have to take it out. That'll be up to you, okay? I love these little hoops. I had them for quite a while, but they've been lost in the room like everything else. You should see the most amazing stuff I've got in here. I've been out there in that room, in the lounge room, for all these weeks. Seems like forever. I don't think it's been that long, though. And, you know, just only seeing what a few things that are out there. And I got, oh dear, I've got some good stuff. I just got to get to... I'm just hoping that I can get me an injection and I can be feeling, if you're not in pain and you can get some sleep. I had 4 hours last night. That's a real lot for me, but I'm not going to sleep till about 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's really bad. I did go and get into bed because usually I don't, because it's too hard for me to get in and out of it all the time. And my bed's supposed to be here on around about the 10th of April as far as I know, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll manoeuvre me up and down and help me get in and out. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to say to you, though, I'm really upset to think that this has gone and happened to me. I need my arm so bad. So now I've just couched this down, okay? And I don't know what I'm thinking about this end bit. And I haven't really fixed it to the... That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Righto, so now, if you want to have your... If you're going to fill in the... Well, I'm not going to fill in the middle. I'm filling in the whole thing. I'm going to fill in the whole thing. So we'll have a nice nice leaf. So we're going to do a blanket stitch all around the outside now, okay? Now, if it wasn't green, this wire, I would coat it. I would cover it with cotton, but it is green, and I know that you can buy one at the florist too that's already covered in like a paper. You can buy that, so that will work for you. So you want to go around the outside of this with this. And you know what I didn't do? Oh dear, I do. I know something I didn't do. Oh dear. I've eliminated a bit of it, and I shouldn't have taken that out. I had I'm thinking I should have did a piece in the middle, you know, for the... See, around here, okay? Now, I don't know about fast forwarding or pausing, and I don't want to start that now, so I've been doing this now for 13 years on here, and I haven't done any fast forwarding or pausing, so I don't think I'm going to start doing that today, of all days. Okay, as long as we're still recording. Jeremy went and bought the memory card for it this morning. I can't say how much this was, but it was not cheap. And I really appreciate the people that helped me buy this. I really do. Thank you very much. There's always something in my way, isn't there? Always something trying to balk me. So I can see how long I've been on here, and I don't know how long this will record for. I'm just hoping that it does... a nice, well, I like about a 45-minute one. I think that's enough. And then I can just put a part 2 up there, can't I? I know. You see what I'm doing? I hope this is working all right. The other thing I had, the webcam thing, I think, is that what it was called? Yeah. You had to have the computer thing with you and have it connected to the computer, and so you could see the screen, and just so it would record, because it didn't do that by itself. And so it was very, I like things that are pretty easy, you know. I do like things that are pretty easy. So I couldn't deal with that. You can see what this is happening here. I hope so. You can see it. Yep, good. It's starting to all curl up there. They're having a garage sale around the corner today, but I didn't go down there. They put up a few pictures of it, but I didn't feel like I wanted to be bothered doing that, because there was nothing in the way of what I would like, any craft things, or no books or nothing. She had mostly kids' stuff and a few bits and pieces. She had it last week, nobody must have turned up, because she put it back on again this morning. Again, it's just having a $3 box sale. They used to charge $5 way back in the day, and you could get everything you wanted to. Then it was so good. Now it's very limited to what you can get, like, because they got big prices on a lot of the stuff. Plus it's upstairs, and I can't get. Well, I'm not going to drive my scooter. There's a ramp, but I'm not driving my scooter up there. Well, they started out $5, then they went to $6, and now they've gone back to $3. You see, if you mostly they have glasses, you know, for drinking out of. Must be people get rid of all their glasses. I don't know. Some deceased estates and things like that. Gee, they get some good stuff in there. It's incredible amount of things that people give away. I mean, if you were just starting out, you could get, you know, but then young people don't really like the stuff that people my age do, I suppose. I don't know. They should be able to buy anything they need. You just buy about anything you need. In any of these second-hand places. I was in Vinnie's a couple of weeks ago. Last time I went out, I had to go to the hospital, the physio, and I went to Vinnie's after, and the stuff that was in there, great. People give away some good things, don't they? But that's okay. I'm going to make that hang down there. I'm hoping I can get around here without another piece of thread. It isn't that hard to join on though, so nobody panic. Okay? Hope everybody's having a good day. I can't say mine started out that well. I was really tired, and I got up at 8 o'clock. And Jeremy went and bought me the card for the camera. And I was really pleased to come in here, because I haven't been in here for so long. And I miss it, because it's my, people call them sanctuaries, do they? Sanctuaries, don't they? And I absolutely love all the stuff that's in here. And I just got to get it sorted out. I've told my husband he's got no idea about piling things. Put things in a pile, or how to take them out of the shelf and then put them back again. He's not into that. He's not into that sort of thing. He's it's a man thing. I don't know. Some men do organising. My husband's not an organising person. I probably told you I had everything. And I lived my own, everything where it was supposed to be in its place. And then when Jeremy come along and we got married and that, things just went haywire. And I don't know whether I went along with him for a while, but not doing anything, putting anything back or not. I think I was not long, but anyway, I couldn't stand it. So he usually knows if I've got something, I know where it is. So if you've got something, he said, don't give it to me, you keep it, you look after it. Now, in a different circumstances, if this wasn't out of my way, I would put a piece of sticky tape over that, okay, to cover it over, especially the end bit there where the cotton could be getting caught around there. I'm trying to get round here with this tiny bit of thread, and I don't think I'm going to make it, so I'm going to take this through to the back, and I'm just going to come up. I'll just come up through here. Oh, no, I'm not going. I think I haven't threaded it now. Let me see. Okay. I just want to put a back stitch there. Actually, what I will do, I'll put that piece of wire there that I just cut off. Where is it? So, if I did it a different way, I could put that in there as it was going along, this bit. When I had the piece of wire all in one piece, I could have put that in there, okay? So that's going in there like that, in the middle. I suppose I could poke it down under there. Should go in. It's bending on me. I'm going to go there, it's just bending. Yeah, I got it, look at that. Let's be persistent, you can do anything. Now, I don't know if it needs to go right to the end, does it? No, I don't think so. Just put it to there. So with this little bit of thread that I've got, I'm going to just couch this down. Get it organised. Hope it doesn't come unthreaded while I'm doing this. Just need a couple of stitches. And that's all I'm going to get. It's not going to let me do any more without coming undone. So I'm going to take it and put it over the other side. I'll just backstitch it. I don't know. Whichever makes it, if the thread's long enough. I'm going to put another stitch on there if the thread's long enough. You get back up in there. It's not really in the middle, but I'm not going to judge myself on that. I'm not. I don't know if I can get this through here and pull that back through there and hook this around here. So always have a little, I needed a smaller crochet hook than this here, because if you got one of them handy you can make it knot, you know, and it's not too much manoeuvring, you know. So we get this other bit. So these leaves, I'm going to use these on a vine, which is going to be three-dimensional. I won't actually be onto fabric, it'll be on a rope, I suppose, we might say. I'm going to fasten this down here first, okay? Put it up there. Before I do anything else, come on. Yeah, it's managed to move itself right up there. I don't like the fact that this thread is very long like it is. I want to finish around the outside of this bit, so I'm going to come over here now to where it ended off and go back up in here. Now there's a benefit, I think, to using all of the same colour, because if you used something that's white, like, that's through there, if you use something that's white and then try to put green on it, it's a little bit hard. If the white's still sticking out though, because if that's only what you've got, or another colour that you've made it on, you can put a bit of text or something on it to colour it, you know. Now this is annoying me, something frightful, he says. I need to put a bit of sticky tape over it, but I can't actually. It's not here. It got into my bedroom around Christmas time, and somebody was wrapping Christmas presents, and it hasn't even managed to get itself back in here. In that time, hasn't managed to get back in here. That's right. Now I don't know if today's the day that I'll be able to go and show you doing this in different coloured greens, the leaf. Well, so you can do lots of different shaped leaves. You can even do the leaf with a piece out, something chewed out of it, you know. Somebody chewed a bit out of the leaf. You can even make that shape in it too if you wanted to. You can do whatever shape you want. It's all your piece of work and you can please yourself. Okay, most of these things take a really long time. When I do something like this, it probably takes you an hour to do one little piece. But it's really worth it. Believe you me, it is worth it. I've showed you a fair bit of my work over the years, and I don't actually have any stump work in here at the moment. It's handy, but I'll show you some one day a bit more. People that haven't seen it. This is my favourite way of embroidery for a really long time. Many years. It was one of my favourite things, and I still like to do, you know, three-dimensional work of some sort. I do. Now we go down in there, really close. We need to get it. We need to get every bit there, don't we? Righto. Now I'll go through the back. And I think I might do that there in a different colour green. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to go round in here and cover this felt with some stem stitches or something. You know, just fill it in, cover it really nicely. Just put, you know, not too big. I'm doing them a bit bigger, but not too big. And just to cover it in best we can. And because I'm going to put this onto a vine, I'll have to show you actually how to put it onto the, if you're doing a thing, and maybe this could go in a box anyway that I'm making, I don't know yet. I'm going to fasten more of these down here. I'll get right in the corner as I'm going. Come back down through here. There's some stem stitches or some just side stitches, whatever you want to do. You just want to cover this all over. And if you had a different colour, you should find this really takes a lot longer than what it does if you do it this way. What's her name? A lady that does those little people. She does a lot of this. Some stump work things with felt. It's probably the most stitching I've done now for weeks. I've done a bit on that other piece of work there, but not this much, so I'm going to really want to get back into doing this. You'll be able to see what I'm doing, I hope. Oh, okay. Now I've cleverly managed to lasso that bit. There we go. I'm just going to go down along here with this bit of thread till I use it up along this line, on this part, so I can put that right to the edge. So you can do this like in a long and short stitch, or you can do what I'm doing and do it in stem stitch, because it makes it easy, and it's sort of makes it look like a long and short stitch, and it isn't. Where is that needle coming up? Oh, goodness me, I can find it. There we go. Now I'm going to end this off because it's getting too short, and then I'll get another bit for the other side. But first I'll do the middle. I'll find something and put it on the middle. Really fastly now here, I hope. Where are we? Alright, we need a bit of green. We got every other colour. Every other colour but green in here. I've got the same colour green many times, but nothing. That one is too thick. I only want something really thin, but then again, that's going to have a little. Ooh. It's going to have a There's a mouthful of water. Oh, there's got to be some in this box here. There's got to be. I really think. Yeah, there's got to be some green in this. If I was using this for. No, there's not. Goodness gracious me, Sonia. That's what you get for tidying up and not being about for a while in there. I've got this one here. It's a little bit thicker. I don't think it's going to matter. We'll see what it looks like, because the middle bit can have a little bit of a thickness to it, can't it? What do you call it? The vein. Because it's got a lot of veins, but this is just going to have a middle one for today. Stump work is not in proportion. Like a leaf can be the same size as a, I don't know, person or something, you know, it's not in proportion. Now you go over here to start with. Right, we're over there, okay. You'll understand why that in a while. So now we're going to thread this around. I was going to couch over this, but we're going to do it really close together. It's alongside one another. It'll take a minute, but you know what? It's got to be how it is. It is that way. Well, that's working. And to be honest with you, I could have used this crochet thread if I wanted to as well, because it's a little bit thick, but what I did, most of what I learned, I did with one strand of thread. There's different people have different ways of doing their stump work. There's a traditional way, which is not my cup of tea. When I say that, it's just weird looking. I like the way Jan Nichols does hers. and there's two people do one that's got mostly people on it. I can't remember their name. I'm sorry about that. But I just like different styles, you know, and we all got our own ideas, haven't we? And I like the way that I do mine, of course. When you put, wouldn't you? I hope this is not looking too thick. Might be. And again, it might not. We'll just see what happens. It is a bit thick. We might be going to put the other side on. We don't know yet. We don't know what it's going to do. And it's a shame because there's a lot of work I'm putting into this. But if I don't use it, it doesn't matter. I just need, you know, it would be good if I could, but if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. And I just, you know, I just want to show you how to do it. And then I will show you how to put it onto a piece of fabric if you need to, because there's other ways to do the leaf besides this way. So we'll have a couple of tutorials on that, I suppose. You'll do leaves like this, you can do wings like this, you can do petals like this, you do clothing for little people if you want to do like this. There's just so many different things that you can do with it. I just hope when I turn this off that I do it right. And this story, this video, I hope I do it right. It's really good that I've got a timer on this thing. I can see how much time I've been on here for. That's incredible, isn't it? I keep turning off the videos before because I thought my time was up, because it seemed like I was there for a long time doing something. So maybe I would have done the outside with this as well. It just depends. You know, what you felt like, I suppose. Yeah, about around here. Okay. I'm trying to do this as small as I can, but it's not easy. And I know I just set that up in there, but that won't go away. That won't move. I'm hoping it doesn't anyway. It shouldn't do. So if I start doing, I did. And when you cut it out, it'll go in a little bit smaller. Not much, but a little bit. I've got a real lot of books on Stumpwork. Can't find them. Ah dear. It's okay. Nobody panic. I don't need the books because I know the techniques. All I need to find is my own design now. I've come up with something that I want to do. Okay, come on. Yeah, hooked around there. I thought I could do this in the time that I allocated, but I don't know. We're up to 30-something, 38 minutes now. If I don't turn it off when it's 45, I'm worried that the computer's going to, I don't know, the program on the computer mightn't work how I wanted it to. I wish I'd have did this with a different thread, but anyway, this one, to match the inside bit. It is what it is, though, people say, don't they? Which is weird saying that one, but anyhow. I need to be at one of them times in my life when I used to think, well, I'm going to sew now, because I was sewing all the time, you know, doing embroidery and that. And I felt really weird if I didn't have something in my hand sewing it. That's not really happening now, which I'm sure it would be good if it was. Righto. Now I've got that couch down. I think I will use this. I'll just make different coloured ones or something, you know, different varieties, different ways to use it. So you go right to the end of that, and then you can just end that off at the back here somewhere, because nobody's going to see that. the back of it. Why is there a big lump there for? I don't know what I've done there. Anyway, it's okay. I hope nobody sees the back of it. I don't think you will. You try to keep that though the best you can. Try to keep that the best you can. Okay. I do enjoy the needle weaving way. I like it the best, I think. It's a little bit more, you've got to get organised, but it's okay. Now we're up to 40 minutes, so I'm going to have only 5 minutes to do this, and I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm sorry, I'll just have to come back. And we'll do part 2. We're going to hopefully we'll do a series on this. And you can see it, I don't know, Stumpwork. Is it Saturday today? We could have Stumpwork Saturday, couldn't we, or something? I can't promise you anything like that, though, to be honest. I'll just put up this every day I can. I've got so much in here that I want to do and finish. As I keep saying, that's going to pop out there, and I don't like the idea of that. Should have put a bit of glue under that wire, maybe. We'll see what we can do with it later. I won't worry about it too much now. We've got to get on with this. I suppose stump work is considered to be a three-dimensional embroidery, which it is, because that's how you do it. It's all, well, majority of it's made on stuff. They used to use little bits of timber under it. They use felt under it. They use wadding under it, under the stitching. All these things will be used underneath the stitching in the fabric, of course. And I did read that it was, for the first ones that did it, was young girls, you know, they had to do some sort of sewing, decorating, and this is how they used to decorate their curtains and their things like that with this stuff. A lot of work, but then there was no TV then too, was there? Nobody had TV to watch and that sort of thing, so... I think I might need to put another row down here somehow. Seems to be missing a bit. Down here. I hope I can get this on this video. I don't think I can. I'm going to go through. Move that, but 43 minutes. I'll go, alright, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to put this onto a piece of fabric, or you put it on your design, and cutting it off and everything like that, okay? So thanks for watching, and we're going to be back with part 2 very shortly. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.